So my coaching has become a lot stronger as a result of School Leader Lab. I think the conversations that I have with teachers, I'm much more direct with my feedback. It's taught me how to give action steps and write them in ways that people can really understand and they can turn around and do them in the next day or the next week, and then be able to have those actions be observable when I come back in. And so I think switching it from like, here, I'm just giving you feedback, to here's something you can actually do tomorrow, and like, here's how we can practice it together. So that has increased sort of the trust and relationship that I've been able to develop with my teachers. And it happened that like the next week, I needed to have a conversation. So I sat there, I scripted it out, used the templates. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And it was actually one of the strongest conversations I've ever had with a teacher, and they felt super supported through it. And then they were able to hear the feedback for the first time, like all year, that I had been giving them, saying the same thing and been spinning my wheels, really frustrated. And finally I was like, I'm gonna say it this way, and it worked. And so saw a change in that teacher's sort of attitude and how they showed up and all of these things. And that was a win for me. And I was like, oh, it works. Okay, like if we do it and don't shy away from it, it works.
I see myself doing things that I know I learned and it wasn't there before. One of my math teachers, she called me, she was upset, everything was bad. And I'm like, okay, so this is what I heard. And she's like, yes, that's correct. I'm like, what do you think you should do? And she's like, well, I don't know, I should do this. And I'm like, okay, and what else? She's just going through her whole list. And then I say, okay, so it sounds like this is what you think you should do. And at the end she says, so basically I just solved my own problem. And I was like, yes, because the answers came there. This is your problem. What's the benefit of me solving your problem? If I give you the answers on how to solve your problem, this is what I learned. If I give you the answers on how to solve your problem, your success is mine and the failure is on me. But if you bring me a problem, I force you to think about the problem, and then I force you to think about what you can do and what you already know how to do to solve the problem. The success, and if there's failure, is still yours. It still belongs to you. I don't have to possess people's problems. And that was really important to me. Something that I don't think I would have gotten if I would have done any other experience, or if it would have been framed in any other way. I think that if I would have just got the relay part, it would have been great. But because I got the context and I have lifelong, like a cohort of people who I can do this work with, it changed everything.